Hello everyone, and welcome back to Almost Finished Gaming. I'm playing Starowies on FS25, and it's the next day, and I've decided what we're gonna do. It took me a little while, but we're gonna sell some equipment and buy a different planter that will do direct seeding. So we're gonna sell this guy. This is the planter Power Hero combo, I think. We're gonna sell that. We're gonna sell the weeder because we have a sprayer that we can use, and we're gonna sell the plow. So we're gonna get right on that and just get started. And we'll buy a planter. And for our fields, we are going to in 56, 59, and 60. I'm gonna start with planting oilseed radish, the cover crop, because I want to plant sorghum in those fields. We don't have a planter yet. We have a seeder, but we should be able to afford a planter by the time it comes around to needing to plant sorghum. We have a few months, and we get some extra money with the cover crop as well. And then in 45 and 46, I'm going to plant rye. I'm going to leave 15 blank because I think I might need that for either another production or maybe a silo or two. And then in field 1, I'm going to plant buckwheat. Buckwheat can be used alongside sunflowers as feed for the pigs. So I want to just see what that is like. I haven't used it before. So we're going to do that. So let's just get started, and we will take some of these things and sell them. So I am trying to plant everything that we need for pigs, basically. And sorghum is one of the foods, sorghum and corn, that they eat the most of. It's at like 50% of their food. So I want to plant those 3 fields with sorghum. That'll give us a lot of base food, basically. But it will be a while until we can use it. If I repaint this, so this is 5598, paint for 7, 59, yeah, it gave us a little extra cash, so we'll sell it. And I'll go run and do the other stuff, and we'll just do a quick little time lapse of me selling things. Okay, I think that is everything we need to sell right this minute. So let's jump into the store, and I'll show you what I'm going to buy right away. Unless maybe something is in the sale that I need instead. Oh, we'll have to spread lime as well. Ooh, we'll have to spread lime. I don't think I can afford that, though. Um, Boy, that would be nice, but we can't afford that. We're going to buy something else. Just sold that combination. I don't see anything we can use at this point. So what I want to buy for seeders is the Massey Ferguson Valtra modded seeder. It is a direct drill as well. So in this case, we have a Massey Ferguson combine, so maybe we'll just buy the Massey Ferguson version of this. So I do want transport wheels because I'm going to buy the other little doohickey that connects onto this so we can pull it behind. This is a pretty wide cedar. It's going to be hard to get through some of the fences. So yeah, you can see there's a Valtra version of this as well, but we'll just use the Massey version. Do I want the compactor wheels? Is that under there? The back compactor wheels. I don't know what that gives us. I'm just going to do without it for now. And so we'll buy this. And let's look at combinations. We don't need the tandem. So that the other interesting thing is you could do tandem with these and do 2 seeders running at the same time. That's kind of cool. So we want to buy this little doohickey. So buy that. And we're going to need something to spread lime as well. So really the only thing that can spread lime that I have right now is this guy, I believe. Yeah, it does lime. I'm surprised that these don't do lime. That annoys me a bit. And I do have these modded ones. So this holds 1500, 1500, 1650. So we'll probably go with one of these, maybe this one. Because I think people have mentioned problems with these not working quite right. So I'll probably go with this one because it will spread lime as well. So, but we'll do that after I plant, and we will need some seeds, so we may as well buy a couple pallets, and we'll just leave it here for now, I guess. Because we have no way to transport this back. We're gonna have to fix that as well. Okay, so what we have... Oh, those seeds are in a bad place. That's kind of funny. Is we have this doohickey that can hook on to here. And let's see, if I hold the right mouse button, I can move this thing up. The arm. And then I need to lift the cedar, I think. And then fold. There we go. Now the wheels came out. What I don't know is if I can... Oh, I can fill the cedar when it's like this. Perfect. Excellent. And we can always take out a loan later. So... Oh, we can take out a loan later. I don't have any loans. It's 13% off, so I could buy that to spread lime. And fertilizer. I think I would want the bigger version. And I could afford it right now, barely. Kind of like the narrow tires. Don't need spreading discs. Oh, that's tempting. That takes us almost all our money, though. Oh, what the heck. Let's buy it. If we need a loan, we'll take a loan later. Wow. Oop. There we go. So let's get this back to the farm. And we will come and pick up the fertilizer / lime spreader. Oh, what are these cars doing? We'll have to go in the side entrance to our farm. Oh, I don't think I... this is pretty tight. Am I going to make it? I am. We can always sell the log transport as well, because we're not going to need it right away either. Actually, I don't know if we'll need it at all if I'm going to do any logging. But let's detach... What did I detach? I think I want to detach it with the arm as well. There we go. So let's go pick up the cedar, or the... Not the cedar. Hello! The other thing that we bought. Fertilizer / lime spreader. That thing. Yep. Okay. The traffic on this map isn't very smart. That's a little annoying. They seem to get clogged right up there multiple times I've seen now. Such is life. Yeah, so we're gonna have to get something that will load pallets as well. I'm not, like I said before, I'm not great with a forklift, so I might buy a small trailer just for hauling pallets back and forth. Oh, I don't need that. I have, oh yeah, I do. I was gonna say, I have the thing that I loaded bales up onto, but I leased that and returned it already. And that was an actual bale stacker. So we might have to buy a cheap trailer as well. And I think I'm going to put this on plot 15 right away and just leave it here. Because I think what I want to do... So this field, I want to actually put a silo down as well. And it's confusing where these are for me because I can't exactly remember. I thought they were in here, but I don't see them. But they're buying silos. Like, I can... Oh, this is for storing. So I could buy and store. But containers has the silos that I'm looking for, and that's these guys. So a fieldwork station. So you do get a discount for buying in bulk, and you can sell it back, but you can buy seeds and lime and fertilizer and all that good stuff from it. And it just makes life easier. And I shouldn't have bought those 2 pallets of seeds, I guess, but I'll use those. So I think I want to put this maybe on the edge so I can just pull in. Or maybe I put it here. Oh, I should put it there. Let me move this. I didn't look at the pulling requirements for this. Did I do something stupid and buy something that requires too much horsepower? No, this doesn't require any specific horsepower. Okay. So, my idea now is to put this guy maybe behind. Let's snap to grid. How do I... R snapping. There we go. And I think I'm going to put it right behind this. I don't want it on it. That's probably good enough. I'm going to have to do some land fixing as well. That's okay. We'll do that right now. Construction. And we want to raise or lower. Yep, that's good. So now, and I could put a little road through here. But now we can pull through here. And that only leaves us 9,000. But now we can actually fill up with lime and solid fertilizer and things like that. So I'm just going to detach this. Then I'm going to go back and get the seeder. And we will start planting some stuff. And the first thing... Oh, I'm running into things. I wonder if we actually have anything that's over there now yet. At the greenhouse. And the first thing I think we're going to plant... what can we plant right now? We can... I was going to do buckwheat and rye. We can plant buckwheat. And we can plant rye. Buckwheat, rye, and oilseed radish. And we could do the oilseed radish as well. But we will do buckwheat first, and that was in field 1. Okay, let's take this on over and change this to buckwheat. Be sure we can do that. Buckwheat, yep. Good. The nice thing is I can kind of use this as a staging area as well a little bit. For the cedar and everything else. So let's spin this around a little bit. Fold it up. First let's lower the trailer hitch. And then it gets not used to this yet. So unfold cedar. And detach from here. Or do I need to detach? I'm wondering if it'll run like this with that on the end of it. That little connector. It doesn't look like it. I cannot attach to it. So we'll try this again. Let's attach to it. Then detach. So we need to detach this. Then we can detach this. Now I think we can connect up to this. There we go. And we are set for buckwheat still, I think. We are. And so let's just line ourselves up for this field, and this is where we're going to plant to start with. That's not lined up very well, but that's okay. And we don't need that, and we can lower this. And we're planting buckwheat. And I am not... I thought I was using the lines, and apparently I was not. That's funny. Well, we'll have to try this again. So let's see if we can back up sort of straight. Now we're on the line. Now we've lowered the cedar. And now we're planting. Planting buckwheat. And so we'll be right back as soon as I'm done planting this buckwheat. Okay, looks like those two fields are both fully planted. So that means we just need these three. We can lift that up. And that is going to be oilseed radish. So let's change this to oilseed radish if I can find it. There we go. We'll drive over and get those planted. We are going to start with this upper field. Number 56, and we'll get started, and it will just either time lapse or jump ahead because I've already planted 3 small fields, so one way or the other. I'll see you when we're done. So we are finished planting field 60, and I just had this horrible thought, and I think it's right in that I think I need to plow all these fields. I think I remember in when I was recording the first episode looking at the fields and looking at their states that they all required plowing. And now I've planted 4 fields, and I'm guessing they all need to be plowed as well as these need to be plowed. And I sold the plow. I didn't like that plow anyway. But needs plowing. Yep. They all needed plowing. Well, I can tell you one thing that we're not going to do is plow 59 and 60, or I guess 56 was what I finished. We're not going to plow any of the fields. That's a huge mistake on my part of missing the plowing. But I'm just going to continue on planting oilseed radish, and, well, that's just life. Ouch. Man, my driving skills are fantastic. We will just have to live without plowing this year. It's a bit of a bummer, but I don't want to go buy another plow. I don't think we really have the money to buy a plow. So, especially the plow I want, which is one of the flat ones. If we just take a look, I'll show you which ones I want, or one of the ones I want. I want either this, which I suppose I do have the money, but it would essentially bankrupt us, or one of these. And I like this one way better. So we're just not going to plow right now, and we'll leave it be. So I'm going to continue on planting oilseed radish in these last 2 fields, and my backing up skills are horrible, and I will see you when I'm done. So I can't believe I forgot to check to see if I needed a plow or not, but here we are. We're going for it. I'll see you when we're done. Okay, we finished the planting. I didn't plow. That's fine. Can't believe I messed that up. I am going to leave this cedar basically right here. I'm going to detach from it. And then I'm going to go pick up that little crossbar so I can load it up. Oh, and look at this. We have potatoes and sunflowers galore. Okay, so I'll have to take care of that as well. Planting took about half the day. It did take a while. It's already in-game 2 o'clock, just about. So, and I still do need to spread lime and fertilizer on like the buckwheat fields and the rye fields, but we can do that. We'll see what kind of time we have, because I want to deal with the overflow at the greenhouse now too. I didn't think we were going to get that much stuff. So let's go collect our cedar and then figure out what to do with the stuff from the greenhouse. And we might actually just be able to sell some of it. Honestly, that would help us out if we can. We'll give as much as we can to the pigs, because we could set up a sunflower. Let's lift that up. We could set up a sunflower oil mill as well, if we have enough money. Well, let's go park this somewhere. We can do it in one of these over here. Oh, my backup skills are incredibly amazing, so this could be painful. Or it could go well. I don't know which it's going to be. Slow and steady wins the race. Ooh, ooh. I think we got it. We got it. Oh. That looked good. Oh, I want to leave this with it. There we go. Okay, so let's turn this off. And we'll go get into this tractor. And see if we can't collect some of those things. Potatoes first, I think, if we can. That's a lot of potatoes. So if I just hit refill, okay, it fills with potatoes. Good. Okay, we are full of potatoes. So let's go give this to our pigs. And then we will see if we can just sell the rest of it, I guess. I don't know, does it allow us to dump in here? I doubt that it does allow us to dump these in here. Because it's a grain silo, so... Yeah, it's a grain silo, so let's dump our pig food in here. There we go, let's dump potatoes. How much is it going to take? All of it? I kind of hope it takes all of it. It's taking a lot of it. So what does that look like then for our pigs? Root crops. Bunch of root crops. Total capacity. Effectiveness. They have none of their base food, but that's sorghum. So, okay, well, let's go get sunflowers, I guess. Actually, what do I have in the silo? Maybe... Ooh, I don't want to go in to dump stuff off. I wanted to see what we had in the silo. Of course, it might be easier to jump out and check. Yeah, so we have wheat, oat, and barley. Wheat, oat, and barley. Oat does me no good. Interesting, because oat is not taken for anything. Barley and wheat. So let's load up with barley and see if the pigs will take all of this. And I guess we're going to have to do something with the oats. We'll have to check prices on oats, I guess. Yep. Let's see how much of the barley they want. Not much. Oh, because we're up to the 20,000. Okay. So, there is a silo that I think I want to buy. Let me dump this back in here. Well, before I dump that back in here, let's look at construction. Because I did download a mod for silos that will mix pig food. I think that means we're going to have to take out a loan. And we will borrow... just borrow 20. And then let's build. I'm decided. I am going to build this. It seems to be the cheapest, but it'll still give us the pig food. I think I'm gonna have to put it here. R, snapping, that's what I wanted. Snapping on, not snapping off. There we go. And let's see if I can get this decent spot. I own a lot of this over to here, but I don't want to go all the way over there. Trying to get this just right. How about there? Let's run across the street and go look at this and see what it takes. Oh, I'm sure these people in their house don't want this pig food thing right here. So no active production. So what does this do? Make any pig food from this right now? I don't have canola. I don't have sorghum. I don't have corn. I don't have sugar beet. That was a waste of money. Oh. Okay, I am going to sell this. I'm probably not going to get my money back for it. No, 10,000. Okay, I am going to sell this and give myself 10,000 just to get that money back up. It's been sold. This bakery makes pig food. So what does this do? Let's just set it down and see what it makes. So outgoing products is pig food. Recipe pig food. 1 pig food equals 1 pig food. What in the world? Oh, making flour makes bread and pig food. So barley, okay. Okay. No, I think this is the way to go. Um, which means I don't need to make potatoes. And I don't need to make the sunflowers anymore either. Oh boy. This is a huge sort of mess. So let's... Will it do oat flour? It will. And that just makes flour. But flour will make... Okay, so... Well, can we do rye and stuff? Sorghum, wheat, oat, corn, barley. Nope. Nope. We've planted stuff that we don't necessarily need. So, first of all, let's grab the oat. I have made a mess of things. I've made a mess of things. That is okay. So we're going to dump the oat here. And we're going to go in here and say oat. How many oat does it? 15 oat to make 19 flour. Just activate it. Distributing? Because we can turn bread on. Let's activate bread. And if I change this to distributing, will it just make bread? How does that work? Well, let's just activate this, and it will make flour, I guess. And let's go pick up the wheat and barley. I so don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's just... Oh, I could put the sunflowers in here. That's fine. But we could do sunflower oil. Let's take all this wheat. We're going to have to make a few trips, so I'll just do this until the silo's empty, I guess. So that's the barley as well. So my silo should be empty. Also find it interesting that it said something about filling as well. So, because I definitely dumped stuff in there. If I put this here... Well, when did it say filling? Let's... start filling. Oh, I can... Oh... Where those pallets are is a filling as well, so I could refill barley here? Absolutely. Okay. So this is kind of... You could treat this as a storage warehouse too a bit. So you dump, you load, and then your products go there. So we have wheat. We have barley as well, so we'll activate that. So the bread should be running as it makes flour. Yep, it's making flour. And the bread, it is making bread, it's making flour, and making pig food. Okay. So, I think I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to leave it here. I have made a real mess of things. I'm not sure I even needed that buying silo. I suppose I did need it for um, lime, and I need that to spread lime, so that's not terrible. But it'll also generate seeds, so I didn't need to buy seeds. I didn't need to plant rye or buckwheat because the operations that create pig food don't even do that. So we need to create a grain mill next time as well for all the sunflowers. So this has been a mess, and not my best gameplay or being able to think things through. So we'll take a look at it again next time, and I'll try and fix some stuff maybe, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna have to fertilize and lime the fields next time as well. So that's on the agenda. So until next time, be kind to yourself and be kind to others. I'm trying really hard to be kind to myself today with this mess of an episode. So we'll talk to you later. Have a great one. Bye.